Welcome to a vlog, mine. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this or not, but I decided I'll give it a try. At this point I have no particular agenda on what I'm going to talk about, so you might find me just ranting and raving and rambling on. Probably much ado about nothing. We'll start off by letting you know, let's put it this way. I decided to do this vlog mainly because I had nothing else to do. I lost my wife a little over 2 years ago. Still miss her. Always will, probably. Shortly after I lost her, I had to give up my 2 cats and my little puppy, my little dog. I say puppy, but it wasn't. It's 10 years old. And I couldn't take care of them properly. And so I gave them back to the shelter where I got them from. And they did find homes for them, thank goodness. My newest, Rocky, was the newest one in the family. He's a good old boy. He's a couple of years old. He went quick. He's a lovable old boy. If you ever saw my Facebook page, you would have saw a picture of him with my other one, Lily. Rocky was the orange one, Lily was the black and white one. She was a sweetheart, but she was a special case because she liked to put her teeth on you. She didn't bite hard, but she liked to nibble a little bit. So I knew she's going to be difficult. But I got lucky with her. I was told they didn't give me the person's name, which I really don't want to know the name. But the person that adopted was a woman who was the mother-in-law of the director of the shelter where I surrendered Lily to. So, and my little Scruffy, little Yorkshire Terrier, he loved everybody, thank goodness. And he was adopted right away. In fact, I got him in the door, and the girl that worked there decided to take him home and pair him up with her. I guess she had another one at the house, a little one at the house. So I know he would adapt, yeah. And so, therefore, within a period of 6 months, 6 to 7 months, I lost everything I loved. So here I sit, rambling along, talking the best I can. Hopefully you can understand me. Sometimes I have a tendency to mumble a little bit. But, so now I decided to do this vlog. And we'll continue. I'm just sitting here in my living room. And my name is Richard, if I didn't say it already. I do Richard P. Productions. That's my YouTube channel. If you'd like to subscribe to it, fine. If not, that's okay. Just to let you know, I don't monetize anything on my YouTube channel, so I don't care about the freaking money. They don't give you enough to worry about. Besides, I don't need something else I have to worry about, so I don't bother monetize. So, anything I put out there, if you view it, it's not because I'm getting something. I don't get anything. I get no money. Once in a while I'll do cheat on some music videos because I borrow other people's music to put to the videos, so that's one reason why I don't monetize it, but I don't care. I didn't want the money anyhow. So there might be advertisements. That's what they claim. And on this, I don't know if they're going to put advertisers or not. Probably not, because I'm not going to monetize it. So plus I don't have enough subscribers and stuff like that to make it worth their while to monetize it. So anyhow, enough about money. I don't want to talk about money. I don't know what I want to talk about at this point. And I'm under care. I'm under my health care is for the Veterans Administration. So yeah, I'm a vet. Talk about that a little bit. Drafted 1966, in October 1966. And right in the heart of the Vietnam War. Well, I was fortunate. I didn't do any time in Vietnam. So I was lucky. All my duty was stationed stateside. But I was worried at the beginning, but it turned out I didn't have to worry after all. I did my basic training down at Fort Gordon in Georgia, which seems a little odd because I live in Massachusetts. So, but apparently Fort Dix was full. So I sent us all, well actually we're not at Fort Jackson. I guess that's in South Carolina, I guess, so I spent 2 weeks there. Then from Jackson they sent us down to Gordon in Georgia, where I took my boot camp. And after boot camp, they sent me home with no orders. And then so you get your orders in the mail. So I figured, well, it's not a big deal. When they come, I'll go to see what they are. Well, a week or so after I was home, sure enough, in the mail I got my orders to report to DeWitt Army Hospital, Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Of course, this was in first part of 1967. And I got these orders, and I figured, oh man, as they just escalated Vietnam, they're going to train me down at the DeWitt Army Hospital as a medic and send me overseas. That's what I thought. Well, again, the Army does what they want to do. They put you where they need you. And apparently they didn't need medics. They needed dental assistants. So they trained me as a dental assistant, which didn't assure me that I would not go to Vietnam. Well, as it turned out, after my, what they call it then, AIT, Advanced Training, well, I forget what they call it anyhow. And after that, they assigned me, or detached me from the DeWitt Army Hospital to a dental detachment right there in Belvoir. And that's where I did my time. So, but again, I put my time in, so that was something. And just as well, because just as well I didn't go overseas, because I'm not the hero type. I'm not the fighting type. So, but the Army doesn't care about that stuff. They put you where they need you, whether you like it or not. You can be the strongest man in the world, and they need somebody to pick up tennis balls. That's what you'd be doing. You know, that's an exaggeration, but you get the idea. They don't care who you are, what you did. They put you where they need you. And that's when you did it. You didn't like it, tough. You did it anyhow. Didn't have much choice. The only thing that irks me from that time frame, because I was drafted. Because when I got my draft, the letter in the mail, of course it said, you know, the usual letter says, greetings, that's where it says. And I knew what it was. So I figured, well, I got three choices here. I can go to jail, go to Canada, or go in the military. And I figured, well, I chose the military. I figured that's the better of the three. I say military instead of Army because at the time it's called, and still is called, selective service, commonly called the Army draft, but doesn't mean necessarily you're going to go in the Army. And to prove that point is because the day of my induction into service, because the induction is just a step forward. You don't have to take the oath, that's optional. I did both, so you didn't know any better. But then again, of course, at the front of this whole procession, there's probably about 40 other guys with me in this room. And at the front of the room, there was a sergeant from each representative of the service. There was a master sergeant from the Army, he ran the thing. There's a Marine sergeant. I think somebody from the Air Force was there. Navy and Coast Guard were all there. And the master sergeant looked at the other guys that were standing up there and says, "Do you need any men?" And the Marine sergeant stepped up and said, "Yes, I need 3 men." Master sergeant says, "Take your pick." I said, "Oh, wonderful." And he picked out 3 guys, and they went into the Marine Corps. The rest of us went in the Army. So technically it's not the Army draft, it's selective service, but majority of men go into the Army, because most of the other services are pretty much filled up by volunteers. That's it for Vlog 1. Vlog 2 in the near future. Don't promise when or what I'm going to talk about, but we'll come up with something. Who knows? I might even sing for you. Boy, that would scare the crap out of you. Okay, that's because I can't sing. Well, I do sing. I sing in 1 key. Off key. Okay, that's it for my corny jokes. See you next time, maybe. Well, you'll see me, but I won't see you. And hopefully you're watching. Bye.